What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be sharing with you how I sculpt my acrylic nails, and I will be using my red Iguana practice hands, and this is the color Evelyn, Valentino's Perfect Nude, and my alpha brush size 10 oval, and top coat I think was POOCHIEZNAILS Super Shine No Wipe top coat. And also I will be using these nail forms that I got from Amazon, which I am actually liking. They're pretty good for me so far. So first I just take my first bead and I place it at the free edge of the nail, and I start to pat it into place. And this bead was wetter than I wanted it to be, so it was running down the side of the nail, but I just put it back into place with my brush and I kept on working on the nail. And also this is where I'm starting to form the shape of the nail, so I'm just patting it down into place and bringing it, lightly brushing it down the nail so I can get to the length that I want. And since this is going to be a longer nail and I didn't pick up enough acrylic, I will be adding another bead on the tip of the nail, and that is where I will also be finishing my shape. So also, as you're doing this, don't forget to clean up the sides of the nail so you don't end up with a lot of overhang, and try your best to keep the shape so you won't end up with a lot of filing at the end. So I do my best to do that, keep the shape so I don't have to file a lot, because sometimes filing gets on my nerves, and other times I don't mind it. So yeah, but as you see, I placed the bead right where the first one ended, and I pat that into place and worked it into shape with my brush, and I kept the sides nice and tapered since this nail will be a coffin, and it's not like a super skinny one either. So yeah, just keep patting the acrylic into place, and don't forget to form the free edge as well, and just get it to your liking. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I just work with the product too much. I don't know, just trying to get it too perfect, and it takes a little more time. So my next bead is right above the first one, like towards the middle of the nail, and this one I just also pat that into place. And yes, it was a little wetter. I noticed a lot of these beads on this nail were kind of wet, so they were kind of running on me, but I just pushed them back into place with my brush, and I lightly feathered this one down the nail as well. And my next bead was my cuticle bead, but I didn't get it close enough, so and of course form this one into shape. And if you notice that you don't have enough acrylic, go ahead and add some more, because I did notice that with this nail, and I will be adding some more. Like, you could probably kind of see it now, like on the tip of the nail there's like a little dip, so I had to go back and add some more acrylic right there to fix that and make the nail even. And as you're working with each bead of acrylic, don't forget to keep your shape, because you can tend to lose the shape as you add more product. And also I take these like very similar steps when I build my clear bases when I know that I'm going to use colored acrylic, but I just keep it super thin. This one I just used a cover, so I like built the full nail apex and all. And I might do a video showing how I do my clear bases. I don't know, we'll see. I just have to get there and all of that stuff. So yeah, so here I'm adding my bead at the tip and brushing and patting that into place. And I do add another bead at the apex area because I noticed it wasn't enough. And also don't forget to keep wiping your brush so acrylic doesn't get super stuck in there, and also to keep your brush wet with the monomer so it's not sticking as you're working. I know sometimes I do tend to forget that and my brush starts to get dry, and I notice that the acrylic is starting to stick to my brush. So yeah, just keep on going until you have the nail the way that you like it, and then I will be back with the filing. So I'm back now for the filing part of the video, and after I did this nail I was thinking like, let me try a shorter nail, but I did not record that, and I only did it because I don't normally do shorter nails, and when I do them on other people I feel like I need to work on that more. So I tried to practice doing shorter nails because I'm such a long nail girl. So yeah, and also you notice that I kept this whole video, well not the whole video, in real time so you can see what I'm doing and all that good stuff. So my filing routine is pretty much the same as it is from my gel video that was right before this one. I go in and I fix the undersides of the nail, like if there's little bits of hangover, then I go in with the sidewalls to form the shape and also the free edge, and then I go in over the top of the nail, side, middle, side, and I go down the whole nail, cuticle area, and all that good stuff. And I did hand file this whole nail, which I don't normally do when I work with acrylic because it is a little harder than gel, but I figured, hey, why not, since this application came out pretty smooth, so I didn't do like a super ton of filing, and it's only one nail anyway versus a full 10 fingers. So yes, and a lot of the times to shape the nail after forming, I have been using an 80 grit file lately, but I just use this 100 grit file because it's just a one that I had laying on my desk, which I use on my practice fingers and stuff. So I figure, hey, why not just use it instead of getting a brand new one? And it was just right there. So yeah, just continue to file the nail until it's nice and smooth and to your liking. And of course, when around any parts of the skin, always be careful on the sides of the nail. Pull the skin back so you won't cut yourself or a client if you're working on someone else. And don't forget to look at the nail at different angles. If you need to, turn the hand around so you can see and get a good shape. And this one, I even pulled the nail out so I can see it from a different view. But I did notice that like on one side of the nail, it wasn't as straight. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, I can't get longer coffin shapes. I noticed that I can do shorter ones better than I can do longer ones, which is weird to me because I don't often do short nails. But yeah, after filing, I go and buff the nail, clean it off with some alcohol. Then I go in with the top coat. At the top coat, I did speed it up a little bit. Yeah, and that's going to be the end for me. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram to see more stuff at The Nail Glow Up. And I will see you guys next time. And until then, peace out, y'all.